everyone, Senrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 9th episode of Mawaru Penguindrum. And last episode, things got pretty heated up. We got Ringo really dedicated to getting that sensei seed. Pretty much knocking him out, dragging him to the bed, dressing up in a blonde wig. It's pretty crazy stuff. Like, this girl doesn't care much. She doesn't let things like laws and morals stop her from getting the job done. Something that I've definitely noticed about her character. Good thing Shoma's around to be something of a deterrent for her craziness, because she just keeps escalating. Like, there's pretty much no such thing as, you know what, this is too far. We gotta pull back. It's not worth it. I don't think she has that function in her, so Shoma kind of operates as that function, because he's kind of helping her, but also he knows when too much is way too much. So yeah, he kind of put a bit of an end to that. But also the actual blonde girl showed up. That also made things a little bit awkward. But yeah, then we went outside because things weren't already pretty heated and crazy already, and we had the diary get like torn in half. I think the motorcycle person got half of it. You couldn't quite tell in the scene, but that's what it looked like. And then we had, she almost got hit by a truck, but Shoma, being the heroic protagonist he is, he defended her and he took the hit instead. He may or may not be dead, but he didn't really get a much of a follow-up on that, so we should get that in this episode. Hopefully he's okay. I don't want him to be dead. I kind of like him, so let's just jump in and see exactly how all that goes down. So 3, 2, 1. I think I saw a penguin back there, like a, not a realistic penguin, the silly penguin. But I don't know. It went by too quickly. I thought I saw something white and blue back there, but it could have been other things. Penguin just kind of slided. I bet you do, Mr. Popular. Yeah, I definitely saw it that time. I even saw the bow, so we know which one it was. Hopefully those aren't contagious. Yeah? Mom, look, there's penguins. This is awesome. Can I take one home? That person was wearing the hat. Is that the hat? Or just a hat? Oh, that was something. What exactly did I just see there? Because I think that's the first time I saw somebody besides Himari with the hat. Good. I never really had the urge to sing along with this before, but it's, it's starting to get to the point where some parts of it kind of well up that temptation in me. A little bit. Like this part, for instance. This part sounds really good. I just want a blooper reel of her just trying to walk out of there and just stepping on and slipping on one of the balls. One of those penguins could take the bow off of her and put it on themselves, and I wouldn't know the difference. $2,100 for a penguin? I would buy 7. Just a little bouncing. It's so cute. I've been spotted. If a penguin outruns you, you got problems. Okay, I thought her hand was gonna be like kind of there for a second. Well, no escaping now. Penguin-san, gotta be polite when addressing a superior creature. I don't know why they translated it as little, though. I feel like it lost the meaning. Okay, I really didn't expect that. That was cool, though. We're going to the real floor. 60. Did I say 61? Getting Simple Gear flashbacks. Yeah, floor 61. What an oddly specific number. Should at least went for another 8. I mean, I should say nothing surprises me anymore, but here we are. It's like you even got a sky and stuff. We went underground, right? I I don't I don't really understand, but apparently we're somewhere. Uh, like there's customers and stuff. That sign's almost kind of hypnotizing me. What kind of place is this? Are you lying to me, ma'am? Do we need to speak to your manager? I've dealt with these penguins so much, I'm just like expecting the penguin to look up the skirt. You know, searching for the penguin trunk. I guess she's helping. This is all just so weird. Really not what I was expecting to get in this episode. I was expecting like Shoma stuff, you know. See if he's still breathing. Yet we're having some real Himari focus. A puzzle door. That's actually a really cool idea. Well, she solved it. Where does it lead? Apparently we can't smoke here. It's good to know. Those like lockers? I couldn't be sideways fast enough. Okay, Super Frog saves something or other. Okay, that is the character from the opening. And I guess we found him. I mean, it's this guy's voice, but he looks incredibly feminine, so... I still assume it's a guy, though. Hole in the sky. Sanetoshi. I will try to remember that. Like somebody found a book. Good you said yes. Waste no time getting a real feel for his character. Yeah, it'll work. I mean, basically acts like how a character that he looks like that how you would think he would act. That was a terrible sentence, but we don't feel comfortable having Himari around this character by herself. Wait, I gotta kick the thing, hit buttons, get down there, solve the door puzzle. Also, I missed my chance to say it, but why does it have to be about a frog? Okay. Three girls like the three girls in the ED. Praying for the audition. seventh idol competition. I love her pose there, you know. You know, Hikari's pose. Attached picture here. Okay. Kinda. No complaints here. In fact, you know, Kimono friends, penguins, idols. Are you a wrestler? Oh, that's confusing. I mean, I have no problem with it. It just I think of you as a wrestler when you say it, but it sounds good. Also, Himari is adorable. Mini Himari. So no, Karina. One of time, perhaps. Very weird library. You have a manga section? What's your selection of light novels look like? Matching ribbons. Starting to more and more think this is related to the ED. I mean, I have to see it again, but the wrong ribbon, unforgivable. The mother. I mean, she's always pretty. I prefer her hair like down. Uh, uh, yeah, I don't think she. I mean, I get it, but this is just hard to watch. Never seen Himari be so like you know, Wagamama. Oh no 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 no! Does that connect to that one scene that we saw? It's the you know the hospital rushing thing. Uh, I don't know. I just vaguely remember something about glass, but I could be getting things mixed up. But this is about the mother, not Himari, so. Yeah, this kind of thing could definitely have an effect on you, your behavior going forward. If you blame yourself, and you know, if your selfishness caused this, you know, if you see it that way, that could definitely have a big effect on you as a child. It really is, though. Oh God. Uh, what a great mother! Uh, getting chills. Uh, I mean, you kind of ruined it just by being here, but Because I'm pretty sure you're a bad guy, judging by how you're portrayed in the opening, and just in general has a sketchy vibe to him. But I don't know. It's a complex show, so it might not be that simple as, this is the bad guy sort of thing. But still. Get on that penguin's level. More flashback by the pond. Forbidden play. Sorry guys, we would have gotten the ribbon, but and mom's hospitalized and stuff. I mean, you can't really do anything. Gotta leave it to the doctors and stuff. I mean, that definitely is more of a priority than an audition. Barefoot going. Okay. Are we really going down this road, guys? I mean, I wasn't expecting that. I I don't know how to feel about this. I'll be honest. This is it's making me uncomfortable. I know that much. It's kind of surreal. What are they to walk in on? Good question. You can't just murder this their coin. Just feed the blood to the mother. I keep even saying that out loud. I mean, I get they were trying to help, but this one you call the counselor. I really don't know how to feel about all this. Like, because it's somewhat an example of friendship and all that, but the whole koi murder blood ritual thing kind of really puts a big change of the feel to it. I don't know how to describe it. The name becomes even funnier because H is like etchy. Adds an extra level of amusement to the name. We're just getting more and more of these flashbacks. Last day of school, something hit my bag. Eraser? Penguin eraser? That somebody just threw at her? That's kind of rude. Was that thrown all the way from the building? Because that's pretty crazy. Right. And that's them. Also, did I say double H? It's slow to process that. So basically, she lost her chance to be an idol. Yeah, and that's them. I take it. Don't give up her dreams. Oh wow, we really got a lot of information today about Kimani. Yeah, how different things would have been if it wasn't for all that. A very different show, I tell you that. And I wouldn't blame her if she had held a little resentment. But she really is. Because life's not fair. Rock over Japan. Penguins truly are the comic relief of this show. You just pull the hat out. Wedding veil bestowed upon the bride of fate. Wow, what a line. Combo if he has his way. A little close there, buddy. Good question. So this is basically the origin of how she got the hat. It's just getting closer and closer. I really don't like it. Yeah, back up, please. He's just gonna fall, because why not? Yeah, there's the eggs too, and just all packaged up. Well, the penguins, you know. I wasn't expecting to get the origin of stuff this episode, but really, it's a very important puzzle piece I'm glad I got. Also, nice song in the background. Man, Himani went on an adventure there. Child, what? That's a child broiler? uh, I take it you were dreaming about the past? Like, that's a framing device for the flashback, I guess? I don't know. I try to process this all as best I can. Okay, we are acknowledging that. Frozen world. I started to try to read the Japanese version, Kori no Sekai. I had to stop myself partway through. It just, because it was on top, so it just kind of, my eyes kind of went to it first. But man, that episode really zoomed on by. And yeah, we get to see the ED now, which now makes a lot more sense if it is supposed to be the idol double Triple H. Because I always wondered exactly what that was all about. And that's, yeah, definitely them. With Himari in the middle. Who was supposed to be a member of Triple H or Double H, but circumstances, fate didn't allow it. Yes, this episode really did go by really quickly. I mean, I was really sucked into Himari's backstory. I will do my best. Okay. Well then, that was episode 9 of Mawaru Penguindrum, and we definitely took a bit of a step back from the current plot point with Sho and dying or almost dying in a car accident, and we instead went kind of back to the origin story of get her in the hat, right? That's basically what happened. I'm just gonna kind of lay out what I think happened this episode, and feel free to correct me, but yeah, we showcased when they went to the aquarium together, and Himari was kind of like lured away by the penguin, the girl penguin number 3, the one with the bow, and she was following into the elevator. They went to a secret, it wasn't even a secret floor. There was people there. Anyway, she went to like floor 61 or negative 61 or whatever, and then looking for a book, couldn't find it in the standard library area, and then went to the secret back room, special access only sort of area, into the secret library. What was it called? Hole in the Sky. And that's where she could find the books, which were basically logs of her past, right? And there was some really sketchy guy that I recognized from the opening there to help her on that journey, finding the various books, which are essentially different passages of her past, right? And we got a lot of good stuff. What was the first memory we got? Was the idol stuff first? Okay, I think it was, yeah. Yeah, basically, back in elementary school, I think it was, Himari and a couple of her friends wanted to be idols, right? I'm sure it's a pretty common dream amongst girls their age, right? You get, it's a fun job where you get to sing and dance and smile and have a lot of fans, and just, yeah, like it's something to aspire to a lot if you're, them. But basically they're working on that, which is a fun idea to think about, Himari being like a part of an idol trio, right? That would be great, but as we found out through the course of events here, it didn't quite end up happening. They even had the name Triple H, which is never going to stop being funny to me. But essentially, they wanted to get matching ribbons. Himari told her mother she needed the matching ribbons, and mother did not give her the matching ribbons, and she got pretty upset. Like, I mean, I get why she's upset, I don't blame her for that, but, like, she definitely took it out on the mother more than she needed to. Like, the mother obviously tried, and tried to compromise with something else, given that she couldn't find what she wanted. But Himari definitely was being a little bit selfish there, and that events kind of continued from there into a tragic accident, which is where everything really kind of fell apart. The two friends were trying to be helpful at first. They had this idea to murder the school koi and feed the blood to the mother. Good God, like, everything else about the scene was a fairly normal sort of thing, except for that. That really changed the feel of the scene. Like, I really don't know how to... Like, just a visual of the two of them holding down the koi while freaking Himari has a baseball bat. Like, the scene is never really treated super seriously, right? It was fairly lighthearted, even had, like, even the shot with Himari with the baseball bat, she had, like, those little dot eyes. Like, it was framed in a comedic way, but still, anytime people hold something down, like beat it with a baseball bat, it's only so lighthearted you can be with that. It's good, even if you try to paint it that way, it's still going to make you a little uncomfortable, at least me. And it did, especially when it's like, children doing it, so, Jesus. But yeah, luckily we did not murder the koi and do all that, but we also had Himari essentially walking away from the idol group, and instead of Triple H, they became Double H, right? Yeah, to say Double H there. And, I mean, we saw those idols before, like on the train, like on the, on the banner or whatever, on the train. Like, we saw them all the time, but we never actually had context about them or their origin or anything. But now that we do, like, I really look at them like in a completely different way. Like, if fate was just slightly different, they would have a third person that would be Himari, and we would have a very, very different show. I would still watch it because it would be an idol anime at that point, but it would be quite different. But... And we got to see her get the hat, and the penguins all got into the box and all that, so we got the full origin story of how we got our Seizo and Senryaku possessed little sister character. Also, there was something else there about some mysterious boy. What did they say exactly? Just share the fruit of fate. So just some random boy from her past. I don't know quite how to take that. I don't know. I guess I'll elaborate on that in the future. But yeah, she calls him as her soulmate. I mean, I don't know what to think of really of that, but yeah, if it's important, I'll elaborate on it further. I don't really have too much to say about it here, but I don't know who it's supposed to be. Like, I haven't seen anyone on the show that could potentially be. I mean, that's was one of the Kamba or Shoma, but I don't know, but because I haven't seen anyone else in the show that could be even a candidate for that really, but yeah, that was the episode. It was a good one. I definitely appreciated getting all that backstory and all that characterization for Himari, why she is the way she is, and all that. It's all really good stuff. So, in the next episode, maybe we can actually go do some more Shoma stuff, figure out what exactly is up with him and his condition. But yeah, for now, that's it. So, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.